one of the questions we often get asked, particularly by leaders, is what do we do if people give negative responses and it's in real time? You're at a leadership event, you're at a conference, you're at a town hall. How do we deal with that? Because that's kind of a nervous place to be, right? And so the first thing we say is, fantastic for doing Heartbeat. Well done for doing it, because the key thing here is whether you measure it or not, they're feeling it. So by not measuring, you've no idea how they're feeling. You might get a bit of cooler conversation, you might get a little bit over lunch, but it won't be scientific, it won't really help you understand the whole feeling that's in the room, and the key why. So with us, with Heartbeat, we really believe that it's important to measure how people are feeling. And when it's negative, that's okay, acknowledge it, acknowledge that that's how people are feeling. Remember, you've got the why, so you've got the reason why they're feeling that way, so you can talk about it and share maybe some of the solutions. Maybe just acknowledging it often it is more than enough. But for us, don't forget that if you're not measuring it, it's happening anyway. They're feeling this way and you're not able to do anything about it. But by actually measuring it, by being in the room and being willing to listen, being willing to ask them the question, you'll be able to find out how they're feeling and you'll be able to deal with it in real time. Listen, I could give you loads of case studies. Let me just give you one. Really big organisation, global organisation, was doing a big leadership event. About 600-700 people were there in the UK, and they got some negative responses. But the key was, remember with Heartbeat, is you get why. And the why was because people said you're not answering the questions about some of the finance issues that have been going on. And so right there and then, the CEO was able to get up with the CFO and was able to talk about those finance issues. Now, imagine if that hadn't happened, that people would have left, and it could have gone on for days, that feeling of frustration, irritation, and annoyance. But we were able to catch it there, and we were able to shift the mood, shift the emotion, shift people's focus, because we were answering the questions that they had in real time.